Police Court, members of the tribunal. Mr. Ball is a member of the Harlan County Sheriff's Chaplains Corps. Part of their duties, in addition to a lot of charitable activities that they conduct in Harlan County, are to accompany the members of the Harlan County Sheriff's Department on raids, service of warrants, that type of thing, to act as spiritual counselors for actually not only members of the families of the accused, but the accused themselves. Mr. Ball is a lay minister, and that is the capacity in which he dealt with Mr. Wallace Smith. Mr. Ball has advised me that, to the best of his recollection, he was never in Judge Alred's office at any time during which a discussion of Mr. Smith was had.
Well, but I don't know how we can quash a subpoena until we hear what they're talking about.
Yes, sir.
I really don't. Your motion may be well taken if there's privilege at the time, but until we hear what Judge Alred asked those folks, I don't know how we could quash the subpoena. So, does anybody on the commission have a different view?
Is it because he's asserting a privilege?
It's not. I don't have a comment.
Yeah. So at this point, that motion would be, the motion to quash would be denied.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do obviously reserve our right to object.
Certainly. I assume you'll be present when they're testifying.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
I do want to be clear about that. If he stays in the testimony, he is not going to testify in the hearing, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
We also just received apparently a motion to quash subpoena Dukas Takem relative to James F. Howard and Stella Gooden. Is Mr. Buttermore Jr. present?
Mr. Chairman, I have withdrawn the subpoena Dukas Takem. However, I had talked to Mr. Howard already and told him to remain here as a witness and withdrawn the subpoena Dukas Takem. Voluntarily, I did that earlier.
So Mr. Howard will need to step out. He already has. All right. So the Dukas Takem's withdrawn, but he will be a witness.
He will be a witness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And is that for will Ms. Gooden be a witness then also?
No, I'm excused. I'm excused her, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right.
Your Honor, may I be heard briefly?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm Scott West. I'm with the Department of Public Advocacy.
All right. Come around.
Your Honor, the reason that I'm here today is that Mr. Roger Gibbs has been subpoenaed as a witness, Dukas Takem, to bring the file of an employee of DPA. While he is in London and doesn't have that authority, and the file is in Frankfurt, I do have that authority. I'm general counsel. I'm subpoena compliance officer for anything of the departments that is subpoenaed. And I also am the one who responds to open records requests, etc. I have brought the file. I have also seen that a duplicate of the file has been made because it is my hope that I can take the original back. The parties have looked at it, or I guess it's circulating among them. Certainly, if they wanted to do a compare to make sure that I have given a complete copy of the file, I have no problem with that. I would just like to be able to take the original back. There's no redactions. There's been nothing taken out. There's no exclusions.
I have no objection to that.
No objection to that. So ordered then. And you have the file?
I have the copy.
What file is that?
That is the file of Ms. Kotha Van Dorn Hudson, Your Honor. And she has been informed that we're giving it. I don't know if she had made any motions
It's
to.
her personnel file?
It's her personnel file.
Okay.
It is the department's personnel
Personnel.
file, not the personnel cabinet's personnel file.
All right. But you have
Is
the
there, and
file.
I have no problem as long as there's no objection to the copy.
I have no objection to the copy. We'll reserve on relevancy, no problem.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can take that back with you.
Thank you.
I think you did have a question about maybe social security numbers or something in here if it's admitted into evidence, and I have no problem.
Well-
Make sure those are redacted.
The subpoena didn't allow for me to do any redaction. I brought it as is, and I just would hope anything that goes into evidence.
If it comes into evidence, we'll make sure it's redacted.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I believe that takes care of all the motions that were pending before the commission at this time. So if that being said, yes, sir.
Just a logistical matter, if it's possible, it may please the commission. I have a number of witnesses subpoenaed here today, and a lot of them have traveled a long way. And I'm wondering, would it be possible for me to release those witnesses to come back maybe Tuesday or Wednesday? Because I hate for them to wait all day and then have to turn right back around and come back tomorrow.
What's the commission's view as far as how long it's going to take to put on its case?
Day and a half. It all depends on how the testimony goes, but I don't foresee us, Mr. Chairman, getting to the defense case today.
All right. That's not a problem.
May I have just a brief moment?
Most certainly. Yes.
Yes. May I be excused just a moment?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, while Judge Alred is doing that, may we release 2 or 3 witnesses who are no longer necessary in light of the commission's rulings this morning?
Sure.
Count 420. Thank you.
Yes.